Steve woke up to find himself transformed into a woman. Suddenly, all the guys who'd ignored him before started hitting on him. He even found himself inviting them over to his place. It all started with a muscle-enhancing drug Stan brought home. He told Steve it'd turn him into a total beefcake, but instead, all the muscle piled up in his chest. Before long, Steve was blowing up with popularity. Classmates were lining up to invite him to events.
That is refreshing. I'm glad you guys talked me into taking a dip. Aren't you coming in?
Nah, it looks like the water's kind of cold.
But why don't you show us how Flipper swims backwards again?
Oh, okay.
And he even threw a big party at his house with tons of people. At first, Stan watched from the sidelines, thinking Steve was just finally getting cool and popular. But when he walked into the room and saw Steve, he was absolutely floored.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
My son's a slut!
I just made that bit!
And scrambled to kick all the kids out. Then tried to chew Steve out, but Steve got ticked off and stormed away. Stan was so mad, he almost pulled a gun on him right then and there. Stan fetched the antidote, but Steve was nowhere to be found. Turns out, Steve was out soaking up all the attention at another party. That's when Stan showed up rocking a pair of massive breasts of his own. He instantly became the center of attention for all the guys there. Guys were even offering to pay for their meals. And just like that, father and son Stan embarked on their new money-making hustle.
Stan asked Roger to electrocute him. Roger has a special ability. He can use electricity to revive cockroaches. In order to get Stan to live a healthy life, his family decided to let him have a near-death experience. Thanks to the doctor who revived Stan, Stan swore to his family that he would become healthy. The next morning, Stan got up for a run, but as soon as he left the house, he went straight to Roger and asked him to electrocute him again. It turned out that when Stan's heart stopped beating last time, he walked into a video store, a place full of all his memories. When Stan opened a video cassette, he relived his experiences from when he was young. At that time, he was not fat and had no diseases, and he didn't have to worry about the consequences of eating high-calorie food. So Stan wanted to go back to that video store again. Stan returned to the memory video store, and as a 21-year-old, he could do anything without any consequences. Francine, to reward Stan for exercising, took him to the healthiest restaurant in town, but when Stan saw the customers eating raw carrots, he couldn't swallow them, so he pretended to go to the bathroom and asked Roger to electrocute him again. After being electrocuted, Stan returned to the table and still couldn't swallow the food, so he went back to the bathroom and asked for another electrocution. But Roger warned that one more time would kill him, and this would be the last time. Roger refused to electrocute him again, so Stan made a delayed electrocution device. When Francine discovered the truth, she accidentally got electrocuted and died, and at that moment, Stan's video store began to collapse.